Good morning. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. I know these things. I'm tracking. I'm awake. It feels kind of low, to be honest. There are a couple things going on today. We were planning on recording the last episode of Building the Oracle today, our delightful podcast chronicling our crazy adventures and ideas of publishing and printing and things of that nature. But we're not going to be able to today because last I heard, unfortunately, Richard was feeling a little under the weather. So hopefully we'll still connect today, brainstorm a little bit instead. Take it a little bit easy. But the other nice thing, theoretically, is that I'm going to get my recording equipment back from Richard because he had it during quarantine and I wasn't able to get it back. Thankfully, the construction noises aren't too bad right now while talking to you, although you might hear a clang or a smack or a crack or something in a moment. Sorry, is that sometimes I get distracted as well because I'm like, is that a mosquito? Can't tell if that's a mosquito or a spider or what's going on in the curtains. Doesn't really matter. Anyway, I think that the new office, I guess we'll call it for now, we'll come up with a nickname for it here soon, don't worry, the Bosses, is going to be a little bit quieter and more suitable for recording the audiobook of my book for my patrons. My plan is to record it for my patrons and release it, kind of a chapter at a time, and then also release bonus commentary that won't be available anywhere else. So they'll get the audiobook, and then eventually, once I'm finished with it, I'll probably, upload it elsewhere, but who knows how long that'll take because life is busy and doing an audiobook takes a lot of time and a lot of work, and I'm just going to kind of scatter it across time is my plan for now. And I was going to start already, but A, construction noises, and B, I like my little Yeti microphone here a lot. This guy is not bad at all, but just the environment and also this guy, I have better, so why not use better? Speaking of better, having better, using better, let's go get ourselves the best waffle that are available to us because why not? It's in the neighborhood, and then gonna go get set up and get to work because I'll tell you why. The last couple of days have been really, really stressful and I've been feeling really overwhelmed. And there are a couple of reasons for that and I'll tell you all about it in the post-waffle segment of today's vlog. Let's get out of here. Can I pop this off? Just realized I don't have the keys. I have to go all the way home again just to get the keys. Made it all the way down here and realized I don't have the keys to the new office with me. Hard to get into a place if you don't have the keys for it. Very true. So, I figure I'll have a coffee and a waffle and then I'll ride back and get my keys back.
Little extra.
Yeah, exactly, because that's how I wanted to spend my morning. Well, I guess, yeah, the exercise is important. Oh, gosh. That was a great start to the day. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm drinking a flat white that got left behind. I was just saying that it's so this is just a weird coffee nerd moment. It's such a weird experience. It's better. The second sip tastes way better to me. The first sip though, because I haven't had milk in coffee in forever, was weird. Now it's good. Now it's pleasant. Just took 3 sips. I'll refuel and then back on the bike. All right, now I have the pleasure of riding all the way home again. Jiggity jig. I gotta attach the keys. All the keys need to be attached to the same key ring from now on. Well, if nothing else, we'll get a little ride down by the river and maybe some tranquility out of it, Well, on the upside, I got a lot of exercise out of that. It's a lot of time spent on the bike. A little bit saddle sore, otherwise fine. On the, wait, was that the upside? The downside, of course, was just like the sweating and the time spent. The other upside, though, this place is amazing. It's funny because I felt, hold on, sorry, it's funny because when I first came up here the other day, it's just been a really overwhelming few days, and so it was nice to be in here, but I didn't really kind of feel like the same sense of hominess that I felt today. It's really nice, like, really grateful for the opportunity to be able to work from here, crash here a little bit. I did bring a toothbrush and some underwear with me, so if I end up crashing here, I'm all set and ready to go. And the sheets, I believe, should be all dried up now. So, it's really cool to be, this is great. Okay, anyways, I promised I'd talk about why I've been feeling a little bit overwhelmed, but first, I need to eat some lunch because I haven't eaten anything. I haven't had a lot of coffee though, so I'm a little bit wired, but mostly hungry. There's a shawarma place that's not far from here that I just put on my Mapster not too long ago because they just opened a new one. I haven't tried this place. I know them by reputation. I'm gonna go. I hope that they're open, see if the terrace is open. Might meet my new buddy Sam there for a little shawarma, but I'm dying for, yeah, let's go. Why are we standing here talking? There's shawarma to eat. This so bad. Sorry to ruin the conversation, but I'm just so hungry. That shawarma was even better than expected. Like, that was really good. I didn't expect it to come out on a wood plank. I'm sure the presentation had an impact, but really good. I don't even know what, it's gonna be fun to be down here, that's for sure. Why I've been feeling a little bit like, and I'll share with you. And yeah, you also get a little rundown as to the behind the scenes logistics of publishing a book and why I both love it and kind of hate it. Or right now hate it and sometimes love it. I don't love it right now. I usually love it. Most of it I love. Right now, no. So publishing. Let's talk about the logistics of shipping books around the world. Well, I won't. Don't worry. I won't. I'm not gonna do that to you. I want to turn on the light. Not sure how much of an impact that's gonna have, but we'll give it a try here. So, also my camera is, it's currently sitting on top of a kettle. Seems safe enough. Basically, I'm really happy with this printer overall. They've been good. We had a couple of moments along the way on their end that definitely weren't great, but then now we're having moments that are my fault. And what it comes down to is basically I've got to figure out, I've got to ship 435 books to all different parts of the globe. And getting all of those addresses and everything uploaded, you would hope it'd be pretty straightforward. But somehow, in the process of reformatting the spreadsheets to conform with the way that they needed them to be uploaded, I kind of like somehow managed to lose 80 orders. Not a big deal in the sense that I still have all of that information on my computer, so theoretically I should just be able to upload it, but there's no real way to know for sure which ones they are right now. And that is a little bit of a problem with their site, is confusing on that front. I'm not really sure how to quickly figure out whose orders actually went through and whose didn't. And so we're discussing that. And that's my fault. I could have done it correctly the first time and then we would have been all fine. All fine. But we're not. Also, there's, I don't know if you can hear, either there's a neighbor here who really likes to hit his head against the wall a lot, or there are construction noises here too, which is unfortunate. So if I'm gonna be doing the audiobook recording, it's gonna be happening later at night. So, all that to say, it's been a pretty stressful situation because I wanted to get everybody's books ordered and out the door this week, which was possible. And then I screwed it up, and now we're trying to figure out how to solve the problem that I created. And so it's my fault. So for those of you that ordered books, whether the paperback books, whether you ordered them online or with everything, everybody ordered them online. Whether you backed the Kickstarter or you ordered them in the pre-order, they're on the way. Some of them are actually getting shipped off by the sound of it. We just got to figure out whose didn't make it in so that all of yours can show up. Ironically, my big chunk of 50 books on top of that, apparently showed up in my apartment today. So they are waiting for me back at my apartment. Since I have a dinner with some friends tonight, there's a good chance that we won't see those till tomorrow. You'll see those in tomorrow's vlog. That's how I get you roped in so you watch again tomorrow. That's exciting, but I feel kind of guilty that mine somehow somehow made it with no problem, it makes sense because there's just one address for a bunch of books that we did have problems with that before. I don't want to get into it. I'm sorry. I don't want to drag you into the drama. Anywho, how are you doing? I'm having a grand old stressful time. So you can see why that's been a little bit overwhelming. The whole post-lockdown lifestyle thing, like how do we choose to live right now? Who do you go see? Who do you not? How many people do you see at a time? You know, when to wear masks, when not to worry about it. The terraces, like it's really nice to be out on the terraces again, but the social distancing isn't like quite fully up to snuff. It's a lot of those kinds of things. There's something like inherently overwhelming about being allowed to go back outside. I talked about this before. It was kind of nice to be forced to stay inside, which, you know, took the agency away and you just were stuck inside. But now that you can make the decision, there's a lot of extra brain power that goes into figuring out how to make those decisions. So that's been kind of overwhelming. And then yesterday, like I shared in my vlog, I've just been having kind of an emotional low as well. It's not anything particularly comparative. I'm not looking at, I know I mentioned like other people, other YouTubers, whatever. It's not even that I'm really looking at other people's lives because I'm really happy with the life that I've built for myself here. Like I'm really lucky and I'm really, really overall very happy, but I still have moments. I have down moments like everybody else, but I also have things in my life that are kind of lacking or missing that I don't know what to do about, and I don't know how to fix that. And that's also normal, that's also human, but it's gonna lead itself to some downer moments along the way as well. So, hey, that's daily vlogging though. You're along for the ride. You're gonna see the ups and downs, and I try to be at least as honest as I can be safely about all that stuff. So welcome back to the new reality, the old reality renewed. Anyways, I'm gonna get back to, I sent them an email. I'm kind of waiting to find out more because the solution that I thought they sent this morning is not really a solution. Logistics. It's the best. All right, so basically what it came down to when we talked about it was that I just need to wait till tomorrow to see. It's just the way it's going to work out. I only have a margin of error of 15 books because I have 15 extra books. So for those of you that have been asking for a paperback book, yes, I'll sell those to you for sure. Just got to make sure that I have them left over because if depending on how many mistakes we make in this process, might not have very many left over in the end. 15 sounded like so many until my screw up measured up to 80. Ha! Well, that's okay. We're going to figure it out. Either way, I'll wait till tomorrow. They've been cool. I've got a lot of other work to do anyways. And, feeling better, feeling good, it's going to be good. I'm going to get that other stuff done. Tomorrow we'll actually see the books for the first time, which is going to be really neat. Thanks, of course, to my Patron producer, Liz Bradshaw, for putting this whole thing together. I really appreciate you being here. That was nice of you. No, but thanks, Liz, and to all of my patrons, as always. You guys are the best. I will see you all bright and early tomorrow morning for another one of these rando videos. Get a good look at the new books. And yeah, I'm excited to be here. I know I've been stressed. There's a lot going on, lots to do, lots to get caught up on, but life is good. And I have so much to be grateful for. So yeah, thank you for being a part of that. I'll see you tomorrow.